Can you please tell me how I can heal my soul wounds by people who hurt me? And how can I reset my mind and give up on the bad habits?
I'm just pausing for a moment because you know I can't unravel your conditioning. No one can. Christ himself couldn't unravel the conditioning of a person, but he could bring them into a light that would allow them to be aware of the captivity in that conditioning. Now, one of the forms of unseen captivity is our instantaneous identification with familiar catchphrases. Catchphrases catch ideas like my soul wounds. Your soul can't be wounded. Go throw a rock at a mountain. Go shout at the ocean. Your soul can't be wounded. What's wounded is a consciousness that has an image of itself as someone that ought not be treated that way or spoken to that way. That's what's wounded, is this ego, the nefesh. The old man is wounded. But you've been taught this language so that it becomes deeply personal. My soul wounds. Your soul can't be wounded, but you can, without understanding how you do it, keep those wounds so present and painful by revisiting them with your attention that you actually pick at the pain that you don't want. Because every time you think about that pain and try to figure out what to do with it, that consciousness is picking at the pain in itself so that it can revisit itself, regain itself once again through its reaction. Can you see that at all? Christina, I hope you listened to the whole talk. These moments in our life where we felt this great pain were not created by the condition that then this consciousness carries with it through time as responsible for this pain. That pain belongs to something in this unconscious nature, something that maybe I came into this life with, something essential in my character, that by the grace of God was stirred to such an extent that it became evident, became conscious to me. And rather than allowing the consciousness of this pain to fulfill the purpose of that pain as it's intended to do in the light of that awareness, then that consciousness separates everything out and then holds it as some separate example of a place where my soul has been wounded by what he or she did. Made in the image of God. Made in the image of God. That is not some phrase that the old masters threw in. Made in the image of God means that I am a microcosm of the Logos, of all that creates. I am a microcosm. That's what my soul is. The ground, the fruit, the flowering, the death, the birth, all of that's what my soul is. Just as every moment of creation is that. That's what my soul is. Can that soul be wounded? Can that which is made in the image of God be wounded? Can it? It's impossible. But that same image of God is created to be able to see where the imposter appears within it and tries to produce the illusion of something that happened to it so that then it can tempt it with its solutions. And don't try to reset your mind, Christina. Don't try to reset it. Set yourself the task of watching your mind struggle to escape the conditions that ultimately its reactions keep reliving.